Hey guys, welcome back to Cami. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that button down below and to hit the notification button to keep updated on any materials or any new videos that have coming out. So without further ado, I'll be doing a book review on Undocumented, a Dominican boy's Odyssey from a homeless shelter to the Ivy League by Dan-el Padilla Peralta. So again, I'm gonna be doing a quick review on this book and my thoughts about it while I read it. This book took me around, I'll say in total will take me a week, but since I had it spread from week to week because of other books I was reading, in total I finished this book around like 3 weeks time. So it's a quick read, 200 and let me see how many pages. No, 302 pages in total, but I would recommend it. So let me start with who is Dan-el Padilla Peralta, a little bit something about the author. And just a heads up, I will be looking at my notes because your boy, I have to look at my notes just to know what I'm talking about, because then I'll run over like I'm doing now. So, Dan-el Padilla Peralta, he's from Santo Domingo, born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and he got his bachelor's degree from Princeton University. And he got a his master's in philosophy from the University of Oxford, and then he got his PhD from Stanford. I'm gonna start with, I picked out this book one because I saw the word Dominican, or the word Dominican, the nationality written on it. I was like, I'm Dominican. And it said Ivy League. I mean, I'm not in the Ivy League, but maybe in the future. But it really intrigued me just because I want to know more about Dominicans that are making themselves heard, that are sobresaltando. So like there are like the stars of what people should aspire to be. So when I saw this book at the library, I was like, let me pick it up, and without a shadow of a doubt, it turned out to be a great read. So, secondly, I like the style of the author because, one, he was using Spanglish, which was very amusing. So he was using like a lot of Dominican slurs, or like jargons that you have to Google it if you're not cultured. No, I'm saying if you're not familiar with Dominican phrases. So for instance, I mean like muchacha. So if you're Dominican, when your parents just say muchacha, like come over here, like that means like you better start doing what you're doing, and you gotta get your bottom right to them. A little bit about the audience. So the audience is, I would say, is mostly an open audience. So since he was mostly talking about his experience, I feel that it was much more of just a personal, not an autobiography, but like a memoir of sorts about his journey through, from when he arrived in the United States, facing difficulties, being discriminated against, like in high school, and then applying to college and facing the challenges of being undocumented in the United States when wanting to go and further in your education, or being undocumented period, and the struggles that brings in it of itself. So the audience would be anyone. I honestly feel that it will be a good book, just for one to read, just because if you feel that if you know that you are struggling, you can reflect on some of the challenges that a person had, like Dan-el, who was undocumented, was low income, and didn't have a lot of resources from the beginning, but was able to be around the right people to provide those resources that he needed, guide him in the correct path, and have the support. So I feel like this book really speaks to volume on having those three key things: support, having resources, and also having people to guide you in the correct way. that you can reflect on it and be like, if I'm not in the state where I would like to be, I can always try to find someone that can help me to get to where I need to be. So overall, I definitely recommend this book. It's very funny. There's a lot of like Dominican inside jokes that you guys will enjoy. Trust me, and you guys will end up probably speaking Spanish after reading it, or knowing some or all the Dominicans little jokes that we have. But again, guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks again. This is your boy El Cami.